Cosmic wake-up call. July 2025 is not playing around. You're not imagining it. The financial pressure has been mounting like a silent wave. And in July 2025, that wave crests. Because this isn't just another month. This is the month where the stars stop whispering and start shouting. Pluto is retrograde in Aquarius, restructuring the very systems you depend on. Venus enters Virgo mid-month, making every dollar demand purpose. And Mars? It's igniting impulsive decisions and financial gambles. Ones you might not recover from if you're not careful. You don't have time to see how things unfold. You need to act now. Because the energy this month is fast, unforgiving, and transformational. If you align with it, you'll find doors you didn't know existed. But if you sleep on it, you'll miss opportunities that don't come back for years. Let me ask you something. Are you spending like your future self is rich, while your present self is drowning in just one more thing? Are you mistaking emotional spending for emotional healing? This month, the cosmos will call you out, loudly. But that's not punishment, that's prophecy. Your July 2025 financial horoscope is more than just a forecast. It's a survival guide. It's a cosmic GPS. Because while the world races toward uncertainty, the sky is still leaving breadcrumbs, if you know where to look. This video is here to show you exactly where those stars are pointing and how to walk that path with purpose. So before we dive into your planetary play-by-play, breathe. Tune into your intuition. You already know what needs to shift. You already feel what's been off. Now you're just here to confirm it and fix it. This isn't fear-mongering. This is soul-level financial awareness. Because money isn't just paper or numbers. It's energy. It's decision. It's belief. And July? It's where belief meets reality. So if you're serious about finally taking control, not just of your spending, but your future, you're in the right place. Stay till the end. I'll be giving you specific, practical, astrologically backed steps to protect your wallet and amplify your abundance. You'll walk away knowing what to expect and how to respond. Because July doesn't wait for anyone, and your window of alignment is now. Let's begin. Welcome to your July 2025 financial horoscope. Welcome to the month where every penny has a purpose, and every decision echoes far beyond your bank account. Because July 2025 isn't just another 31-day cycle on the calendar. It's a pressure point, a cosmic inflection, a spiritual audit of how you value what you have, what you want, and what you've been avoiding. The astrology of this month doesn't come in gently. It confronts you. And it all begins with Pluto, the planet of power, control, and transformation, still retrograde in Aquarius. This retrograde isn't about survival. It's about redesign. Your relationship with money is undergoing a cosmic renovation. That false confidence you've been buying on credit, the fake abundance of impulse buys, the spiritual bypassing of saying the universe will provide while ignoring your budget spreadsheet. It's done. Because Aquarius rules collective systems, and Pluto in Aquarius strips illusions from the bones. Expect financial truth to surface, both personally and globally. The cost of living, the value of your work, the meaning of enough, all of it is under celestial review. And then comes Mars in Cancer, cooking up a cocktail of urgency and emotional volatility. Watch for moments where you want to spend just to feel safe. You'll say things like, "I deserve this. I've had a hard month. I'll make up for it next paycheck." But that's not self-care. That's self-sabotage. And yet, this month is not all punishment. Not even close. Because Uranus, the planet of sudden change, is forming opportunistic trines with Mercury and the Sun, lighting up flashes of financial genius, innovative side hustles, and intuitive decisions that seem wild, but just might work. You'll have moments of lightning clarity. Use them, trust them, because when intuition and insight combine, magic happens. This is the kind of month where one aligned decision could change your whole financial trajectory. So how does this translate for you right now, in your real life? Maybe you've been in denial about debt. Maybe you've outgrown your job but clung to the paycheck. Maybe you've been spending money trying to fill an emotional void that has nothing to do with your bank account. This is your wake-up call. July is here to help you remember your power, not just as a consumer, but as a creator. Not just as someone reacting to the cost of life, but as someone designing a life worth the cost. Let's talk about Venus. On July 11th, Venus enters Virgo. Now, Venus is the planet of money, love, and values. And Virgo, she doesn't play. She's about detail, discipline, refinement. Under this influence, we're pushed to get clear, brutally clear, about our priorities. Expect to feel the weight of your spending. You might suddenly feel guilt where you used to feel gratification. You might feel shame, and that's okay. Shame is not your enemy. It's a signal. It's saying, hey, we can do better now. So instead of running from that feeling, use it. Track your spending. Audit your subscriptions. Make decisions that your future self will thank you for, not resent you for. You're not here to be perfect. You're here to be aware. And awareness, that's where freedom begins. Mid-month, Mercury enters Leo. This is where confidence starts to rebuild. Communication around finances becomes bolder. You may feel the urge to negotiate, raise your rates, or finally say out loud what you've been afraid to admit. I need help. I deserve more. I can't keep pretending this is fine. Say it, write it, act on it. This Leo Mercury energy is about reclaiming the voice you lost under scarcity thinking. And yes, that voice includes your inner child, the part of you that learned early on that money equals safety, that asking is dangerous, that poverty is noble, that dreaming too big is arrogant, that programming, it's expiring right now. Let it go. And by July 21st, we enter the Capricorn full moon. Oh, this one is major, because Capricorn doesn't dream, it builds. This full moon brings accountability, structure, and long-term vision into sharp focus. It's not interested in how much you make. It wants to know what you do with it. It doesn't care about flashy purchases. It wants to know your net worth. So sit with this question. If I keep doing exactly what I'm doing now, where will I be in 5 years? If that answer makes you uncomfortable, good. Let the discomfort guide you. Because discomfort is data. It's not telling you to panic. It's telling you to shift. Let July be the month you stop outsourcing your security to things outside yourself. Let this be the moment you stop calling chaos normal. Let this be the chapter where you step back into alignment with your bank account, your values, and your self-respect. Because here's the truth. Money is not the enemy. Debt is not a life sentence. And you, yes you, are allowed to grow past your past. This is just the beginning. The rest of this guide will show you exactly how to do it. Stick around. The stars are ready when you are. Financial trends and opportunities. July 2025 isn't quiet. It's a month of financial signals, sudden awakenings, and razor-sharp contrast between what used to work and what no longer can. The cosmos is pointing in bold, flashing arrows. But the truth is, not everyone will see them. Only those who are willing to look beneath the surface. The first half of July is laced with friction because Mars in Cancer stirs up survival instincts. It triggers spending from fear, hoarding from anxiety, reacting from wounds that haven't fully healed. And this is where your first challenge shows up. You'll be tempted to react to money emotionally. But reacting emotionally isn't alignment, it's avoidance. Think of July as a high-stakes chess match. You have to anticipate, observe, and most importantly, not flinch. Mercury in Leo adds heat, but it also sharpens your voice. This means powerful conversations about money will take place, whether it's confronting someone about what they owe you, negotiating a new rate, or admitting you're tired of pretending everything's fine. And then there's Uranus. Oh yes, Uranus is active. It trines the sun in Cancer, sparking rapid, unconventional ideas related to how you earn. This is your moment for wildcards. Expect intuitive ideas to strike suddenly. A new revenue stream, a job shift, an unexpected offer that scares you, but excites you too. That's your sign. But be careful. Uranus gives lightning, not ladders. It shows the possibility, not the step-by-step. You still have to move. This is the month to write it down. All of it. Every money idea. Every impulse to build something new. Every weird download that feels too out there to work. That's the one to test. By mid-July, Venus in Virgo brings refinement energy. If the first half is chaos and creativity, the second half is clarity and curation. Venus in Virgo doesn't want flashy. She wants functional. And your money decisions will start reflecting that. You'll feel a pull to clean up, declutter, and make your financial life more intentional. This is when the universe hands you a checklist. Subscriptions you forgot about, debt you've been ignoring, a job you're underpaid in, a pattern you inherited from your parents and never questioned. You'll start seeing it all with precision, almost brutally so. Here's the thing about Virgo. She brings no mercy, but she brings healing. She won't coddle you, but she will offer you systems. And sometimes systems are the only thing standing between a dream and a disaster. So ask yourself, where does my money leak? Not just physically, but energetically. Do you give too much to others to feel valuable? Do you spend to escape uncomfortable emotions? Do you withhold because you're afraid of losing control? July reveals those leaks and asks you to seal them with honesty. This is also a powerful month for collective shifts. Expect financial news to be volatile. Economic headlines will fluctuate. The markets may act irrational. Don't get sucked in. What matters more is how you respond, not what happens. Ground yourself. Stick to your truth. Don't take the bait of fear. Saturn remains retrograde in Pisces all month long. This slows down institutions, funding, and big money systems. You may feel delays, especially around loans, settlements, or large investments. That's not a no. It's a pause. One designed to test how badly you want it and how wisely you plan for it. If you're seeking funding, use this delay to perfect your pitch. If you're negotiating, use this time to research better options. If you're investing, double-check your intentions. This retrograde is about emotional maturity. Are you making this move out of grounded confidence or quiet desperation? Meanwhile, Jupiter continues its journey through Gemini. This brings a double-edged gift, fast-moving energy, lots of opportunities, but also scattered focus. You'll feel drawn to everything. A course, a side hustle, a new platform, a partnership. But if you say yes to all of them, you'll sabotage the one that really matters. Jupiter in Gemini says, expand through curiosity. But remember, just because something excites you doesn't mean it's aligned. Excitement is fast. Alignment is deep. So your rule this month? Follow the idea that keeps coming back long after the hype fades. And now, the full moon in Capricorn. This moon is your reset button. It brings long-term vision. It's asking you to be honest, brutally honest, about where your path is leading and whether your habits can carry you there. Capricorn doesn't care how much you visualize abundance. It wants a spreadsheet. It wants a system. It wants proof you're serious. This is your time to commit to one big goal, one shift that matters, one financial decision that will age well, even if it doesn't feel glamorous right now. Because in the end, July is not about perfection. It's about evolution. And you're not here to play small with your potential. You're here to rise. Budgeting tips for July 2025. Let's get practical, because astrology without action is just pretty poetry. And July 2025 demands more than wishful thinking. It demands a plan. This is the month to get uncomfortably honest about your financial habits. Why? Because Venus in Virgo will not let anything slide. She is the queen of correction. And this July, she's correcting you. Your wallet isn't just a container for money. It's a mirror for your self-worth, your patterns, your unconscious stories about what you deserve. So let's start by asking, what story are you telling with your spending? Are you budgeting from fear, from guilt, from control? Or are you budgeting as an act of power, of purpose, of future vision? Because budgeting in July isn't about restriction. It's about realignment. This is the month where intention must meet discipline, where awareness must meet action, where every dollar must be given a job, or it will wander off into chaos. First, look at your automatic money, the subscriptions, the memberships, the app charges you forgot existed. Go in, cancel what drains you, keep only what feeds your future self. This isn't just about saving $9.99. It's about energetically cutting ties with things that no longer reflect who you are becoming. Next, let's talk categories. July is perfect for breaking your budget into 4 buckets: survival, stability, growth, soul. Survival covers food, rent, bills, the basics. Stability is for savings, emergency funds, and paying down debt. Growth includes courses, books, anything that invests in your skills. And soul? That's joy. That's something just for you. Now, this next part might sting. If your soul budget is higher than your stability budget, something's out of balance. You deserve joy. Absolutely. But if your future is starving while your present is partying, it's time to shift. Here's a simple practice. At the start of each week, name one financial habit you'll strengthen. Just one. Maybe it's logging every expense. Maybe it's skipping takeout twice a week. Maybe it's setting a 15-minute timer to check your bank app, even when it scares you. Because money doesn't respond to perfection, it responds to attention. Now let's talk tracking. If you're not tracking your money, your subconscious is running the show. And your subconscious, it likes to hide things. So use a journal, use an app, use a spreadsheet. The format doesn't matter, but the ritual does. Because tracking your money is how you turn the invisible into the undeniable. And here's the truth. You will want to avoid this. You'll say you're too busy, that it's boring, that you'll do it later. But that's not time talking. That's resistance. And resistance always shows up before the breakthrough. Remember, this month's energy is fast. You don't need a 12-month overhaul. You need consistent micro moves, small shifts, done daily. Do a 7-day no-spend challenge. Make coffee at home instead of out. Use the groceries you already have before buying more. You're not doing this to punish yourself. You're doing it to prove to your nervous system that safety doesn't come from buying. It comes from choosing. July's astrology also supports budgeting with accountability. So don't go it alone. Find a friend, a partner, a financial group. Create a money ritual. Share your goals. Track your progress together. Because shame thrives in silence. and accountability dissolves shame. Now let's reframe the word budget. It's not a cage, it's a map. It's a declaration of who you are and where you're going. Don't make it pretty, make it true. Don't budget for the life you had. Budget for the life you're building. Let's go deeper. Venus in Virgo asks, what's essential right now? Where are you leaking energy pretending it's self-care? Where are you spending just to avoid feeling? This is the month to slow down the click, delay the checkout, interrupt the pattern, and breathe into the pause between want and need. Because in that pause, that's where you meet yourself. That's where your power returns. Astrologically, this is the most grounded month of the season. The skies want you to build, not dream, not drift, build. And building begins with budgeting, not just for your bills, but for your brilliance, for your next version, for the life you're finally ready to claim. Let's discuss financial wellness strategies. Now, financial wellness isn't just about how much you earn. It's about how deeply you trust yourself to handle it. It's not about never making mistakes. It's about building a foundation strong enough to recover from them. And in July 2025, the skies are offering you something more powerful than quick wins. Long-term stability rooted in self-respect. Let's talk about saving, not just in the put 10% in your account way, but in the emotional, energetic sense. When you save, you're saying to your future, I believe you're worth protecting. It's an act of self-trust, of belief, of vision. So start small if you have to. Even $5, even $1. What matters is not the amount. It's the message. You're building a safety net made of intention. Set a weekly savings goal and automate it. Take the decision fatigue out of it. The more automatic the habit, the more powerful the impact. Now let's talk about investing. And I don't just mean stocks. I mean investing in things that return energy to your life. Courses that stretch your skill set. Tools that streamline your workflow. Therapy sessions. Coaching. A better mattress. A good chair. These are investments in future capacity. Because wealth isn't about accumulation. It's about circulation. And what you circulate into your world comes back tenfold, if it's aligned. Ask yourself, what's something I've been afraid to invest in, but I know would elevate my life? July wants you to take that leap, not recklessly, but reverently. Now let's move to debt. This is where most people carry the most shame. But hear me clearly. Debt is not a moral failing. It's a financial reality. And it's manageable when faced head-on. Start by listing every debt you have. Even if it makes you cringe. Even if it brings up panic. Especially then. Write the total. Then write, I am not my debt. I am my choices going forward. From here, pick a method that fits you. The snowball method. Smallest balance first for momentum. Or the avalanche method. Highest interest first for efficiency. And if even that feels overwhelming, call the lenders. Ask about payment plans. Seek out credit counseling. You're allowed to ask for help. The stars don't expect you to be perfect, but they do expect you to participate in your own healing. Financial wellness also means creating rituals, not just rules. Try this. Every Friday, light a candle. Review your accounts. Breathe. Speak gratitude for every bill paid, every dollar earned, every choice made with awareness. This isn't woo-woo. It's energetic alignment. And it turns money from a monster into a mirror. Track your emotional spending triggers. Are you spending when you feel unlovable, unseen, anxious? Track the why, not just the what. Create boundaries that protect your peace. Say no to that loan request if it endangers your rent. Say no to that impulse buy if it compromises your security. Say yes to what builds you, not what breaks you. July 2025 is not just about cutting back. It's about stepping up into financial adulthood, into your role as the architect of your life. You don't have to go at this alone. Find financial mentors, books, podcasts, a money-minded community. Surround yourself with people who normalize wealth with integrity. This is also a great month to set a Future You Fund. Label a savings account with a name that excites you. Dream Home, Quit My Job Fund, 6-month Freedom Cushion. Make it visible, make it real. Let it pull you forward every time the short-term temptations call your name. Financial wellness is 20% math and 80% self-worth. If you believe you deserve to thrive, you'll start acting like it. And when you act like it, the universe moves mountains to match you. So forgive your past financial mistakes. Celebrate your tiniest wins. Choose again today. This month, you are not just making money moves. You are making identity shifts. The kind that will echo for years. And that, more than anything, is what July is here to offer. The beginning of financial sovereignty. With your heart, your habits, and your higher self finally on the same team. Now is the time for you to claim what you came for. You've heard the forecast. You've felt the pull. Now comes the moment where insight turns into impact. Because nothing changes if you don't. And the stars, they've done their part. They've opened the portal, laid out the blueprint, highlighted the pressure points. But you are the one who walks the path. This isn't just another YouTube video. This is a cosmic checkpoint, a mirror held up to your financial soul, a reminder that you are not powerless, you are profoundly capable. Capable of healing your relationship with money, capable of rewriting old stories of lack and scarcity, capable of choosing differently, even when no one else around you is. Because that's what July 2025 is offering. A shift that sticks, not a quick fix, not a vision board fantasy, a real transformation. One rooted in intention, grounded in action, and supported by the sky itself. So what now? Now you implement. Pick one habit, one truth, one sacred promise you'll make to yourself, and keep. Maybe it's checking your bank account every morning instead of avoiding it. Maybe it's opening that budgeting app you downloaded 6 months ago and never touched. Maybe it's making your first deposit into that freedom fund. Maybe it's just saying out loud, I'm ready to stop being afraid of money. Whatever it is, let it be real. Let it be yours. Remember, the universe meets you at the level of your commitment, not your potential. Potential waits. Commitment moves. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are not too late. You are exactly on time for your own unfolding. And even if it feels overwhelming right now, especially if it feels overwhelming, that's a sign of growth, of readiness, of truth surfacing from beneath the noise. Let this month be the one where you stop fantasizing about stability and start building it. Let this be the moment where you stop borrowing energy from your future to survive the present. You don't need to be rich to feel wealthy. You need alignment. You need awareness. You need a reason that's stronger than your excuses. This is your financial reset. Cosmically backed, energetically charged, spiritually approved. Now is the time to stop asking, can I afford this? And start asking, is this aligned with the life I'm claiming? Because financial wellness isn't just a number in your bank account. It's a feeling in your nervous system. It's a relationship with yourself that says, I trust you now. This month your decisions hold weight. Your choices echo into futures you can't even see yet. But trust this, they're real and they're waiting. So be the version of you who pays attention, who honors their intuition, who doesn't flinch at reality, but reshapes it. No more hiding, no more numbing, No more telling the story that money is hard, money is evil, money is confusing. You are allowed to understand it, to flow with it, to use it as a tool, not a cage. Repeats after me. I am not trapped. I am transforming. I am not behind. I am becoming. I am not my past. I am my potential in motion. Every time you choose presence over panic, every time you choose clarity over chaos, every time you choose responsibility over reaction, you are shifting the timeline. You are rewriting your karma. You are stepping into your next financial chapter with power. Let this be the month you make money sacred again. Let this be the month you stop hustling for worth and start living from it. You have the wisdom, you have the tools, you have the stars on your side. So go now. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and act on the part of you that already knows what to do next. The portal is open. The path is waiting. And your future self? They are cheering for you. If this resonated with you, share it, save it. Come back to it when you need a reminder of your power. And remember, this isn't about fear. It's about freedom. Claim it. Because July 2025 isn't just any month. It's your turning point.